Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Jess with Love to Plan with Jess. Today we're decorating my Happy Planner vertical layout for the week of October 13th, and I am using Seasonal Love July through December from Live Love Posh. My hope is that by the time you see this video, this sticker book along with the January through June will be back in stock. I know I said that the last time that I filmed a video using this sticker book and it was not back in stock. It's still not in stock at the time of filming this, which is on October 5th. But I am told that it is coming. So hopefully by the time you see this video, the sticker book will be back in stock. But we're going to use the October stickers in here. I did use these stickers for my social media layout. That video went up probably, like a week before this one, I think. But I just love this sticker book so much. I'm so excited to use it, and I'm like getting excited every month when it's like a new month and I get to use a new set of stickers in here. So I'm going to start just by cutting this piece out of the book. Now, if you haven't seen this sticker book yet, the way that it's broken out, it has 10 pages per month. So we're going to be using the October section. And these pages here, these are actually stickers. So you would use them like you would use scrapbook paper, but it's a sticker. So you don't have to like mess with adhesive when you put it in your planner. So that is super cool. My thought for this, I'm going to like rip it and put it in the corner here, and then we're going to layer stickers on top. And I'll do that on the opposite side here in the corner. We're going to cover up the dates and the days of the week, but we're going to add day of the week stickers on, on top here. So I'll just use paper ones and we'll cover up. So that is what I'm going to do with this. I'm actually not sure if I want to rip it or if I want to cut it. I guess we'll rip it just because this is like Halloween, right? So I feel like having that ripped look would be good for like a Halloween spread. Now I want to grab the sticker that I was going to layer with this because I want to make sure that I'm making this area big enough. So I was going to put this in the sidebar layered on top of this. So if I'm going to do that, I'm going to need to rip like it's going to need to be almost this tall because I want you to be able to see, part of it above this sticker. So let's go ahead and I guess rip from here. And I'm making it a little bit wider than I think I'm going to need. And then we can always like kind of trim it down. That actually might be pretty good. So let's just look at the sizing. Yeah, because I want it part on this like sticker paper and part off. I don't want it like completely on the sticker paper. So I think that that's pretty good. I could actually maybe even cut this down a little bit more or rip it down a little bit more. So my plan here is to do an after the pen using this spread. It's going to kind of depend on if like anything comes up for like releases and things that I need to like switch things around on my channel. But as of now, I am planning to do an after the pen. So if you enjoy those like really long after the pen videos, you will probably see one next week on my channel. All right, so see how easy that was? I can just rip off the backing and then we put that down like a sticker. And now I'm going to layer this on top of it, like right about here, I think is good. All right, I like that look. I think that that's really fun. I guess I probably should have had it come out here a little bit so that you see a little bit more of that scrapbook paper, but that's okay. I think that it is good. Let's do the same thing on the opposite side and feel like, does it matter how the flowers go? I guess I'm going to keep them this way so that the flowers are kind of pointing up. So let's rip, and I'm going to want to rip this way because we do have the white showing here. I know that's like a super tiny detail, but kind of make it the same on this side. Okay, and then we will do this in the corner, and then we'll layer like a box or something decorative up there. I'd like to know in the comments if you have picked up this sticker book and if you've been enjoying playing around with it, and if you haven't picked it up, if you are planning to when it restocks. I am kind of toying with the idea of maybe picking up a second copy just because I love it so much, and I've been having so much fun with it. So I may pick up a second copy when it restocks. We're going to use the rest of this. I kind of want to bring it in sort of in the center of the spread. Should we do that now? Just kind of like randomly put some in here, and then like I said, we can kind of layer things on top of it. I guess we can do that. And part of me wants to add in a little bit more up here on the top because we are going to be putting in new dates here. And so on Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be overlapped with this like sticker paper. So I sort of want to do that also on this side. So maybe, now the flowers are going to be upside down if I do it that way. So how about we just trim that little bit off there and kind of rip like this. Yeah, and we can put that like over here. Now I'm not going to adhere these to the page yet. I'm gonna just kind of set them where I think that I want them to go, and then as we are decorating the spread, and then I'll stick them down if that's where I decide that for sure I want them to go there. So we can do another one maybe like over here. Maybe something like this. And then we have this piece that I sort of did want something kind of in the middle. This is like a really weird shape. I'm gonna trim it down just a little bit. And maybe something like that. Okay, I think that's kind of like tentative placement of where I want those things to go. Let's look at what else we have. So for boxes, I have one full-size box here, and then I have 5 of the boxes in this size. So we're going to need to use some of these decorative boxes, and I like this one, this with like the trick or treat and the little stars. And if I use that, I've already used this other sticker that has the same pattern, but there is one up here. So I'm kind of thinking we will use both of those. Let's see, for Monday, do I want to use one of these? I feel like since we have this really big sticker over here, maybe we'll use this on this side. So let's take just a plain box and let's use a black one just because we have 3 of the black ones and only 2 of those other colors. And I'm going to let's put the box here, and I haven't decided if I want to use checklists or if I want to use bullets. But I'm going to leave myself a full space up here in case I want to use the checklist. And if we put it this way, we can add something decorative on top. So let's find something cute to go on top. I really like this little like witch's brew. Let's take this sticker, and I'm going to trim here. And I'm gonna put this down kind of as far as it will go. Maybe we can lift this up and kind of, oops, I lost my little sticker paper there. Lift this up and kind of tuck the box underneath it. Here. Okay, and kind of like layer, and then we can put this on top. Okay, cute. And I think we will go with checklists this time, because I don't use them all that often anymore. I used to like exclusively use checklists, but I don't really use them that much anymore. Although now I'm thinking about it, we don't have any orange checklists. These checklists are like super long, but I guess I could always just cut it, right? And make it the same size. So we can do that. We'll just cut it so that we can incorporate the orange. And I'm sort of feeling, since we have so many black boxes, that maybe for the checklist, we'll just use this like blue color and the orange and not use the black ones. Just because then there'll be, you know, I don't know, less black on the page. There is already like a lot of black on the page. That means for Tuesday, let's take an orange box. And I don't want anything decorative down here. So let's put this box here and then maybe add a quote with it. So there are some quotes in the back of this book. I've used some of them already. So let's see if we have any more. We could do spooky vibes. This might be, spooky vibes going to be a little bit too big. Let's see. I think it'll work, especially if we kind of layer it and shift it over into that space. I think that will work. So I'm going to put this down, and I'm not going to bring it all the way to the bottom of the page. If I do that, it is going to give more space to allow both of these inside this box. But I guess because that one I didn't bring all the way down to the bottom, I'm going to kind of do the same thing with this one. And then let's see, I'm going to probably want to put a checklist. Well, I don't usually do checklists on both days or on all 3 days over here, do I? So let's plan to do another checklist over here. So we can do something decorative, and I guess this can go up into this space a little bit. So let's just put this right here. Spooky vibes. Okay, and I did say that I wanted this box over here, and let's get a checklist for Wednesday. So I said that I wanted to do orange, and we're going to cut it so that it's the same size as this one, but I want to use the orange. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think the spacing between these is a little bit different. So what I'm going to do is just take it out, and because I don't know exactly how big I need to, or like how much I need to trim it in order for it to like fit in the box here. So let's put this here. All right, so the way the circles or these little like check marks here are not gonna line up perfectly. So if I had this go all the way down to the bottom, then this one would be sort of half. We would just have like half of it. So I'm going to have it a little bit short on this side, and then we're gonna do it a little short on this side. And I think that that's fine. Okay, so we have our 2 checklists now on this side of the page, and now we just need a box. So we have this one, and I'm thinking we layer another one with it. I could layer like one of these patterns. I'm kind of leaning towards this one. Let's take this out. And this space I don't need for function, right? That can just be decorative. So, okay, I think I like that. I don't know. I'm not totally sold. We're gonna find out when I put it down and when we add some things to it. So this, I'm just gonna trim some of that white off so that it's a little flat on that side. And let's layer this right here. And I want to add something decorative, or I guess I could just leave this like empty here and I could write on there. I mean, that you could definitely write in this space too, even though it's even though it has a pattern there, it's light enough that you can still write in it. I think this, I'm gonna kind of scooch over this way, and let's put some pumpkins on top of here. And then after I do that, and maybe like a little something here, I can decide if I'm going to just leave that space as it is. We have these pumpkins. Ooh, that looks really cute. I mean, then I'm covering up a lot of that box, but I guess we can write in both spaces. Let's trim the bottom. That's gonna also give me a little bit of extra room. And then I'm also going to kind of trim the white around the top here, which will end up taking up a little bit less space in that box. Okay, yeah, so now it doesn't really go into that box much at all, but I think that's super cute. So put that there. And maybe just some like leaves or something up here to fill that space in. So we have something like this. And maybe a couple of these. All right, I'm really liking it. We have space down here, and I saw a skeleton. This guy. He's really cute, and I think that he would be fun, especially next to Spooky Vibes. You probably can't see him very well on camera because he's like his bones are very light, but he's cute, and I think I'm gonna put him here, but he needs something to go with him. Maybe like a crow. Yeah, let's put him here. And we'll put this little crow here. And then we need a little bit more color, maybe a leaf. Do something like this and cut it. Or maybe this way. Okay, I think I like that. And maybe a little tiny one up here. Do we have anything small? You probably can't see my book. I don't think that it's in frame. Sorry about that. Put this here. I'm gonna just trim a little bit so that we can line it up with this box here. All right, I love that. Looks good. This side of the page looks super fun. Now, we didn't decide where we wanted to add this. I guess we can put it like right here. Do we think that would be a good spot? Let's just commit and put that up there at the top. Right about here. Okay. Now we still have a little bit of the sidebar, but I'm gonna leave that until the end. So let's move over to the right side and figure out, I guess let's do our checklist first. So do I want them sort of in like the same spacing that we have over here? Or I could move them down, like down a row like this. I think that I kind of want them to be in the same spot. So let's do another blue checklist here. And then the orange one. And this time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I can just cut it while it's still in the book. Okay, and where did I say that's gonna go? Here? Yeah. So this will go here. Oh, that's way too short. Oh no. How did I cut that so short? Oh, I guess I left a lot of space there. Well, I don't have another one, so I think what we'll do is I'm gonna have to put this down, and then we can maybe use this to like cover it up something like that. I think that's what we'll have to do. All right, now for boxes. So I definitely want to use this color, and then we're going to use one of these black boxes. So we can do something like this to kind of mimic what we did on that side. So let's put the black box here. And then I think I'm going to want this blue one to go here, but I need to decide where I'm going to put this. Maybe we put it like this. Yeah, let's put this one here. Now I think this is going to go down here. So let's just place that down. And then we can find some decorative stickers to go on top of both of these boxes. So we can put this right here. I want to make sure my pages are lined up before we put it down. There we go. And then let's go ahead and cut the pages apart. And then I think I would cut this a little bit crooked. Now we can add some decorative stickers on top of those boxes. So let's see what we have. Oh, these girls are so cute. Can I put them here? Right, because I don't need this space to be functional. So we can take her. And we're just going to cut the white part off, and we're going to have her standing right here on the box. And should I have her kind of like off center and then stick like a pumpkin or something there? And then we have these bats that I can have kind of flying around her. Let's see. Do we have any pumpkins left? We do. Perfect. Okay. Will they fit? I can make them fit, I think. So we're going to have her go over to the left as far as we can. She's going to go a little bit into that box. I think I want to be able to see a little bit of the black part of that box kind of coming through her like this. Okay, and then we can put this down here at the bottom. So we're going to trim it to make it flat. And let's cut a little bit of the white part off so that it doesn't go over the girl. And then here too, then it won't go over into that other space. Okay, that's fun. And then I said that there were bats. These bats are kind of big. Will they fit? They will. I guess I don't really need this space up here for function either, right? Because we already have a box for that day and I don't need a checklist. Where was my, the little scrap that I was going to put there? Where did it go? Anybody see it? I did have another one, right? I'm pretty sure I did. It fell on the floor. I found it. All right. So I did want this here to kind of cover up that mistake. Yeah. And then we can do the bats over it. I think that that's cute. And then I did want to bring this sticker in too. So I guess we can do it like here. Okay, I think I like that spacing. So let's take this, the backing off of this sticker paper. Okay, word to the wise. It is very difficult to peel these when it's ripped on like all the edges. For the rest of them that had like a straight edge on at least one side, I was able to peel the backing off very easily. But this took me a while to get the backing off when it was like ripped around on all the sides. So just to let you know. Okay, so how did I have this now? I think Yeah, I think it was something like this. And then let's put these bats here. And then we can go ahead and put this down too. So this is going to be my box for Saturday. Okay, and then let's go ahead and take this box for Sunday, and I'm just going to put it, since we have all of those black boxes in a row here, I'm just going to put this one here like that. All right, we have all of the function in, and now I still have a lot of space to decorate, which is super fun. So let's see what else we want to add in here. Ooh, I love this little bench, and I think I have room for it still. So we have this little bench. It says Hello Pumpkin, and we have a little pillow that says Spooky. Yeah, this will fit perfectly down here. Now we do have this. Oh, we have a bench right there. Oh, man. Is that going to look weird? Yeah, I think that that's going to look weird to have like two benches like right opposite each other. Yeah, bummer. We're not going to use that one. I will have to use it another time. Let's take this. This is cute, and we can put this here. Now we have these going like all the way down to the bottom of the spread, but I don't know that I want to bring this down all the way. I think I want to put this here. So let's cut it flat though, even though it's not going to be resting on a box. I'm still going to have it kind of going to like the bottom of this line here. Like that. Oh, we didn't put another quote. Let's grab another quote. So we have a couple more options. We have Hello October and Happy Halloween, Trick or Treat. I don't think we're going to use any of those. So let's go with It's Fall, Y'all. And let's put that right here. Okay, cute. Should we do another one of these? Because we have like that pattern on that side. I kind of feel like I'd like to add some on this side too. Maybe like over here, because we have some empty space there. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So let's lift this up because I want to put it underneath, kind of like it's underneath on that side. And we'll lay this down right here. Can't really see where the edge of that box is, so I'm kind of just guessing. And then layer that there. That looks really pretty. I like that a lot. We have some more little bats, so let's take those. And we can add some bats here. And then we have one more. Oh, we have a lot of bats on that side of the page. I didn't realize I had put them there already. So let's move them to the left side, and then we'll fill this space in over here with the leaves instead. So let's add the bats over here. Oh, we do have bats here too. Okay, maybe one bat down here. All right, now let's fill in the spaces with some leaves. We also have letters. Is there anything that we can spell? I don't know if there is. I could maybe spell October going down. Do I have enough letters? I can make an O out of the Q. I just don't know if it's going to fit in this space. It would be really cute though if we like used whiteout on that and then had October going down. Let's try it. I think it might work. So I'm going to white this out here. We'll white out October. I definitely feel like this spread is taking me a long time because I am just having a lot of fun. There are so many like different stickers in this sticker book, and I am having so much fun playing with them. So I hope that you are enjoying this longer video. Do I want to have them like, instead of straight up and down, kind of have them tilted? Maybe it would look better if they're straight up and down. I know I did that with, I did Spooky Season in my monthly layout and I had them kind of turned. But in this case, I think I want them straight up and down. And I'm going to start with the R down here for October just to make sure that I have enough room. All right, we're going to need an E. And then a B. And then for the O, I'm just going to cut this little like tail off the Q. And that will give me an orange O. Okay, and then a T. And a C. Oh, I'm going to be just short. Let's see if I can squish these together a little bit more. Okay, I like it. That's cute. And then that takes up that space in the sidebar. So that is fun looking. Now we can take just some of the leaves and add in a couple of touches where we have some empty space. So here and here, and I don't think that I saw anything else that we can really include other than leaves. Oh, we do have one pumpkin and we have another like crow too. We used one over here. So can put them like on top of this box here. So just gonna trim. I have like so many little sticker bits and pieces like stuck to these scissors and on the side of my desk just from all like the little trimming that I'm doing. Put these here. Okay. And how about like a leaf or two? Let's take these. Put that there and then this one here. Okay, where else? We could use something right here. There's so much in here that I still didn't even use like any of the washi style sticker strips. We didn't use any of these in the spread. These sticker books just have so many different like elements for you to use. I just love it so much. And I feel like I haven't really been talking all of that much. Like I know that I've kind of been talking through what I'm doing as I've been, placing stickers down and things, but I haven't really been like very chatty. And I feel like that tends to happen when I'm like really trying to, be creative and figure out where I want things to go. So sorry, this wasn't like a super chatty video, but I hope that you are still enjoying anyway. We have a little bit of space here. We could just leave it. I mean, I'm not opposed to having some white space on the spread. Like it is pretty busy especially with like the scrapbook paper touches that we added. So I'm not really opposed to just leaving some of these spaces empty. We do have some more bats and then just maybe like one of these things. Should we add in more bats down here? Yeah, let's do bats there. And kind of feel like I want to use this little bunch of leaves too. So I'm going to cut them. And we can put them right here. And then we have the other half. And I don't feel like I have a good space for this other half. I feel like anywhere that I want to put it, it's going to be a little bit crowded. I guess we can put it right here. I'm just going to have to lift up this quote. Yeah, so we can put this right here. Okay, I think I really love it. I think I really love how this turned out. Let's add in our dates because we did cover some of them up, and I think that we are all done. I'm going to add in the dates and then we'll see if there's anything else that we want to add. Like we have kind of a space down here that I might want to do something with, but I'm not sure. We might just leave it blank. So let's go grab some date stickers. I'm going to take Date It 2.0 from Mojo Jojo Plans, and we're just going to use like the more simple font here. The spread is pretty busy, so I think I want to go with something kind of simple for the days of the week and the dates. I'm not sure if I had already mentioned that code LOVE10 will save you at Live Love Posh. You can also use that code LOVE10 with Mojo Jojo Plans, and I'll have affiliate links for both shops in the description. All right, I have Saturday and Sunday. And then this week starts with the 13th, so let's go to our dates here. It looks like I used the 17 already, and instead of going to the next page, I'm just going to take this 1 and this 7 and we'll just put them together to make a 17. And there's some spots that I'm going to have to use my white pen to white out, so we'll just cover up the pre-printed dates that don't get covered up by these stickers. And we have the 18th and then the 19th. All right, this spread, I think we're all set with it, and I love how it turned out. I think that it's so fun. This is my catch-all spread for the week of October 13th, and to decorate it, we use Seasonal Love July through December from Live Love Posh. I'm really hoping that this sticker book is back on the website, that it has restocked by the time you see this video. Code LOVE10 will save you 10% on that sticker book, and my affiliate link will be in the description. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.